So after another victory last week, the Cowboys are home to face the Redskins, second time in 3 weeks.
Ed, we've gone over this. Football team.
Welcome back. Let's go!
Hey everybody, welcome back to Ed and Eddie's Silver and Blue, where we talk Cowboys all day, every day. Here with guest Milo. No, not today. But, hey, by the way, before the video starts, give a quick shout out here to Jalen. Dude, when we took our Landry shift, it made me laugh so hard to see him doing the shift with the Dallas offense. You know he's going to get tons of flack in the locker room for it.
He probably won't even be a Giant by the time you watch this video.
But you know what? God bless him. Jalen's still one of us at the end of the day, and I totally appreciate it.
Love it.
Hey, we're looking forward to this week, man. I mean, we didn't officially seal the division, but
99% chance according to the odds makers.
And what better way to put icing on the cake by beating our old football team, the rivals?
Yes, absolutely. All signs point to go. I don't have any issues declaring this a win already.
Yeah, and I'm usually the more, you never know. And I even predicted we would split with Washington, but
he did.
With the circumstances here, I just don't see it.
Dude, they're reeling right now.
Yeah, and one, they're absolutely reeling. Whether it be COVID, whether it be injuries, McLaurin,
a crap season.
But two, they're playing now on a Tuesday on a very, very short week. So once they're even done with this game, they have practice, Wednesday and Thursday?
No, Wednesday's walkthrough and recovery day.
And then Thursday, they get one full practice. Friday, they get on the plane to Dallas. That's tough.
It's gonna be brutal for them.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even imagine how they could possibly win it.
Well, and here's the thing. You picture maybe they get 70% of the players on the COVID list back, maybe. But then, two, they actually have some legit injuries. Third down back, J.D. McKissick, he's out with a concussion. I don't see him coming back.
Just coming back from COVID doesn't mean much. You saw when Amari came back, he was a little gassed. He was not very effective. So just coming back from COVID is not going to answer all their questions.
No, and I think it being a very, very short week, us being at home where we do play better, and the fact that Dak, he's played very well against Washington his whole career. I want to say he's 9-1 or 8-1 against Washington.
I would say 2 weeks ago against Washington was probably Dak's worst showing against them.
Yeah.
So and obviously the offense has been struggling just a little bit, but they started to come out of their shell a little bit last week against the Giants. I think that'll continue this week as Kellen starts to get his act together as well.
Mm-hmm. And I even think we arguably could go into this week with the same type of formula against the Giants of, even if it is relatively conservative ball, I don't think they have the horses to keep up with us. I mean, with injuries, COVID, a short week, season will basically be over if they lose against Philly, which I'm picturing they do with all their absences.
Right.
I don't really see it, man.
Yeah, I agree. Even still, let's go through the things here. Offensively, what does the Washington football team have to offer that we need to worry about?
I mean, if we let Gibson, their running back, start running wild, it could be a long day.
And that was the case with the Giants as well, so we concentrated on Saquon and more or less slowed him down.
Yeah, and here's the thing, too. We got a heavy dose of Saquon, and by all measures, you could say he's arguably the best running back in the league. I think it'll be a little bit more of a boon to go against a guy like Gibson, who's solid, mind you, but he ain't no Saquon.
Nope. Agreed.
Receivers, they're a little bit short too. We know their tight end Logan Thomas, he's out basically for the season. But McLaurin, he had his concussion. Curtis Samuel has an ailing.
Is McLaurin playing Tuesday?
I think he was out.
Okay.
But I'm not completely sure. He might be in, but even so, coming back right after a concussion ain't easy. And same with the receiver with a hamstring. Defensively with the football team, if they do come back healthy, I do worry a little bit about their D-line. I mean, they have probably the best pair interior guys in Payne and Allen. They're both great. If Sweat comes back, he's also a stud, mind you.
Right. But we just played them, so hopefully Kellen learned his lesson. Quit running up the middle. It just isn't working. And please, for the love of Tom Landry, will you do some read options for Dak? Let him run.
He needs to run. That was how it sealed that game, remember? It was that run on that third down, basically play action.
Yeah.
He took off and it won the game. So let's do more of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, how do you feel about our offense against their defense?
Like I said, they're coming out of their shell a little bit last week. Kellen's finally getting his act together. I want to see more running game, to be honest with you. The pass is going to be there. They're going to have to pass. We know that. I want to see more running game. Zeke looked a little fresher. Pollard is Pollard, and hopefully his foot's just that much more healed. An increased running game will help the passing game also.
And I actually want to see a little bit more of what they were doing with Schultz. Like, I like some of those hook curl concepts, especially if they're blitzing us heavy. Because I feel like we haven't quite learned what to do with the blitz outside of that wide receiver screen that never works. But I think a few more of those quick hitter like curls in the middle of the field, or how about just a running back screen? I don't know if I've ever seen a screen with Pollard. And
that's true.
And I don't know why.
You know what I miss? Whatever happened to the running backs curling out of the backfield around into the middle of the field? That was a huge staple. I mean, maybe it's just old school and it doesn't work anymore. I don't know. But Thurman Thomas, Emmett, Roger Craig, I mean, they just lived for that stuff, and it was hugely effective. I wonder why teams don't do that anymore.
And, I think it would work even better. We throw a little CD in the backfield, too. Because he gets matched up against the linebacker on kind of those Texas routes where it's lined up that outside, then cut back in.
That's what I mean, yeah.
I don't see many linebackers being able to stop him.
Hey, you know what? Follow San Francisco's blueprint, too. Let's get CD more involved in the run game.
Debo.
Dude. Niners are fun to watch. I admit that. And Debo is lighting it up. Why can't CD do what he does? He can, is the answer. So let's go, Kellen.
Just got to catch it. But all that aside, I'm feeling great about this week.
How great? What's your prediction?
I'm feeling so good. I'm calling it 33-14 Dallas.
Ooh, 33-14. I'm going 35-17.
Yeah, I'm feeling good about it, guys. Let us know what you think in the comments below. You feeling a big win like Ed and Eddie here? You thinking it might be a little closer than it is? Let us know what you think.
And if you haven't subscribed yet, judging by the numbers, you haven't, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the like button too, because every time you do, an Eagles fan cries.
All right, everybody, let's beat the football team.